Right, let's chill for a bit. Oh, there's a bit of a seat here. Oh, that's actually quite good. Oh, just gonna have a little sit down for a bit. Yeah. Just gonna have a little bit of a rest. I'm talking to my dogs. Because, like, the dogs don't really want to do too much. I don't really want to do too much. So that puts both of us in a position where we don't really need to do too much. So, well, it makes sense just to go for a little bit of a wander. Also, gotta admit, where I am right now, if people watching this and you know the location of where I'm at, you'll know there's a lot of wild garlic around. And gotta be honest, it certainly gives off a smell. Definitely, there's quite a lot of wild garlic around here. I don't know if I've got any treats as well. I don't know, I ain't got many. I've got some stuff for me, but the dogs can't have what I've got. One's in the river, one's next to me. See, in the past, when it's come to a shift like today, or in general, when it's come to a late finish or late in general, I've been had the energy to do a longer walk with the dogs, and then it'd be like, okay, yeah. Then they'd be walked, and then I can get to work, and I feel better for having done it. But that was at a point definitely when I was, well, yeah, one younger. No, one more. There's not many left now. I felt like it was certainly at a point when I was younger. And a lot more, I don't know, oh, hello, one of them's come now. Got one. You want one now that I'm doing. Right, this basket, this bag's gonna get emptied. God, you're excited for this, aren't you? I literally just gave them one of them was in the wall, so one of them was sat next to me. And I was like, oh, right, okay. It's like, will you throw a stick for me? And I'm like, as soon as I showed treats, it was like, gimme. Not many left, honestly, don't. Right, can I have a couple more, because there's only a couple left. Oi! Oh, cheap sod, isn't there? Right. Oh, done now. Right, last one. Because there's only two left. Oh, you might as well have the rest. Oh god. That's gone somewhere, I don't know where it's gone. Well, I've got to admit, that's all of the treats gone. That's it, all gone. All gone, just all gone. Right, that's all them gone. I should get the drink as well. I was literally where shall I sit? And where the wall is, where I've propped my phone up, there's a bit perfectly where you can just sit, and it ain't an awkward sit as well. I just hope the dogs are being exercised enough. I mean, I literally said I was going to go out for an hour. Doesn't mean I'm going to walk for the full hour though. Because I was saying about fitness in general, but I've certainly noticed myself, the fitness of myself has gone down a little bit. Not not because I can't be asked to do it. That's certainly not the point. You get to a point where your body can just, your body can tolerate a large quantity of exercise and keep going and keep going. And I was always thinking to myself, there's going to be a point where I just stop, where it just stops, and it just, yeah, I've still exercised, but it's still that amount of energy and fatigue just drops. And honestly, having done January when it was all snowy and everything, I did so much in January. I think that's what did it. Well, oh God, falling over. So, new month. So it's May 21st. No, it's not. It's May the 1st, 2021. Yeah, so this is the month where I've actually booked in for the Chester Hotel, going on towards like the end of May, because I booked it at a time when people are still going to be at school, so it's quite a convenient time to go. So I'm going to go then. And the thing is, Chester's quite flat, I think. So it's like, I'm not saying I'm going to do loads and loads of walking, because that's the thing is, right, when I'm there for 3 nights, I can kind of break everything down, so that I'm not doing everything at one go. And I don't want to be that type of person where I'm like, oh right, I'm going to do loads and loads of walking. Because that is, for such a long time, that has been my thing. Like, I'm going to do loads of exploring and loads of walking. The point is, you go to a place you've never been to before, and you want to boss it, like go as much of it as you can. Which is why I practically want to do as much as I can whilst I'm there, because then that's the thing. If you go on like a trip like that and you do hardly anything, you're gonna come back thinking, wow, I should have really done something with that time I had. But if you make the most of what you do when you're there, because certainly with Southport, I was only there for 2 nights as opposed to 3 nights. And I made the most of Southport, definitely. I was definitely like, wow, I'm ready to come back home. Because there were certain bits I could have done, but they weren't like that big of a deal to like miss, if I did miss them. So certainly with Chester, I can do some of the river walking, there's some of the Roman roads around, so I can walk along them. Get the train to Rhyl, probably on the 2nd night, I think, maybe. bit. Yeah. So first, so don't go initially on the tech. So when I get there, don't go on that day. So that's night 1. Then night 2, do a day in Chester, fully. And then the third night, that's when I could do my real trip. And then for like a couple of hours, then come back to Chester and just explore it. And then the day I come out of the hotel. Yeah, it's a hotel. The day I come out of the hotel, the clock out time is 11 o'clock. So that's the day I can still do what I did in Southport and get it up early. Go around the area for like early hours of the morning. And do that. Right, I'm going to get going now because I want to walk the dog still a bit more before I go to work. Bloody hell. Right, so thanks for watching and yeah, thank you, goodbye.